All too often, I see too many people making the mistake of making their sales presentations all about themselves. And you can see this play out in how effectively their presentations land. They'll spend a load of time on their team structure or history of the company, or they'll take a feature-centric approach where they're just listing everything about their product or service. It's an easy mistake to make, and that's why it's so common. But if your presentation is just about you, it'll be much, much harder to engage your audience. People like to recognize themselves and hear that you understand them. And that's the difference between talking with your audience and talking at them. Your sales presentation should be a story, and your audience needs to have a stake in the story, because if they have no stake, they'll have no interest. And it won't matter how useful or brilliant your solution is, or even how visually appealing your presentation is. Unless they feel engaged, your audience is much, much less likely to listen and truly understand why they want what you're offering. So what does it look like to actually talk with your audience? Firstly, you need to talk to your audience's specific needs, wants, values, and challenges. Secondly, you need to meet them where they are in terms of language and tone. If you're using loads of technical jargon and your audience doesn't understand the context around your brand and your product, you'll lose their interest and it could feel like you're talking down to them. And lastly, in the actual content of your presentation, you should use relevant examples, case studies, and appropriate data. Now, we apply all this thinking to our clients' presentations at Future Present. But do you do this? In fact, what do you think to this approach? Do you agree or disagree? Let's chat in the comments down below.